Let's go into the foundational services. So when I say foundational services, so our syllabus is also organized in such a way that we will focus on 5 different segments. Okay, so compute. So when I say compute, EC2 instance, containers, Kubernetes, Lambda functions, all those stuff comes under the computing. Network, we'll discuss all the networking stuff within AWS. And if you want to interconnect multi-cloud or hybrid cloud, we'll also get to understand how we can have VPN connections and stuffs. And we will also have a couple of week sessions on storage, which is around data, S3, Glacier, storage gateway, what are the different file sharing services available, CloudFront, and so on. And we will move on to security, identity and access management, and so on, where we will discuss about different security products like WAF, HSM, directory service, AWS, KMS, and so on. Then we will talk about different applications which are being offered, utility applications and business applications. So when I say utility application, we will also talk about workspaces and certain stuffs which are being used for DNS, like Route 53. Those applications, utility applications will be discussed, and we will also discuss about how to use run your business application on Elastic Beanstalk and so on. So this is the 5 major segment or foundational services. Even I think we'll have a slide here on the same. Just a second. So this is just an example. Okay, we don't have to completely think about this. So these are the different segments we are having our sessions. So first 2 weeks we will focus around compute, and we'll have 2 to 3 weeks on networking and a couple of weeks on storage, and that's how our syllabus is also subdivided. Even AWS has got their foundational services segmented into this, and these are all called foundational services, and there are some other services which are called platform as a service or platform services, like your um, AWS platform services. So if you talk about platform services, database as a service, and especially their Amazon RDS is a very popular service being used by a lot of customers, even Elastic Cache and DynamoDB. So those products are heavily used. And when it comes to app services, a lot of customers are using their SES, simple email service, simple queuing service, simple workflow, and what do you call cloud search. So there are a lot of tools, AppStream, and so on, which are heavily used by customers. These are all application as a service. See, on the premises, you might have to have your own Exchange server or SMTP server to send and receive emails. Whereas here, they are providing simple email service as a application, readily made application. Similarly, they are providing workspaces for VDI, simple queuing service, simple workflow for integration, and so on. And not just this, even Amazon provides management as a service. When I say management as a service, so they also give you tools to create infrastructure as a code. Like they have cloud formation templates, they have CDK through which you can develop your code for your infrastructure deployment. Even you can have configuration management tool, AWS config, which is similar to your Ansible, where it does configuration management. Even they also provide a lot of other tools like CloudTrail for logging, CloudWatch for monitoring. So they have a lot of different products. Okay, CloudWatch, CloudTrail, Service Catalog. Even you can store certificates. Was there a question? Okay, if not, I'll mute your line. Okay, so this is for managing your existing applications and infrastructure. See, if you are a developer, developer tools are also provided as a service. So like you get AWS, I mean, not just developer tools, even the DevOps tools like code pipeline, code commit, code deploy, all those things. So you have native AWS specific services on development side. Even if you think about business analytics or business intelligence, you also have a lot of different tools to integrate your data pipeline, EMR, Elasticsearch, Kinesis. There are a lot of tools that provides you business analytics and business intelligence. Even if you are thinking about mobile applications like integrating with third party, they provide you Cognito, Mobile Hub, Mobile Analytics, Device Form, and so on. So there are a lot of other stuffs. Okay, so IoT related services, AI, ML services are being offered. So AWS provides platform as a service where you don't have to worry about the underlying technologies in terms of what do you call AWS takes care of, Amazon takes care of infrastructure and the underlying platform for all these things. See, as a customer, you can use these stuffs as a ready-made tool or a ready-made product. Okay, you don't have to worry about what operating system is used, what server hardware is used, what virtualization is used, and so on. So you have various advantages on going with application as a service. See, you can. Uh, I think there is a good slide which talks about this. There, you can just group it into four major grouping. Okay, so these are the four groupings: application services, compute and networking services, and they have database services and so on. So these are the four major grouping of services that Amazon offers. I did not list down each and every services and products, but this is what it is. Okay, so you also can manage and deploy your resources. They provide you a lot of wide range of databases, compute and networking services, application services. So we will cover all these topics which are listed here. We'll also get to understand these topics. We will also use understand the different deployment and management tools. See, as a learner, you need to have a good understanding of all these popular products and services. This is not the complete list, but these are the products and services which are being offered for different services and which are being consumed by different customer. So as a solution architect, as a sysops admin, we need to be familiar with these tools which are listed here, and I'll help you with learning these tools in the cloud. Okay, so now in AWS, when it comes to the services, right, the core infrastructure services, see, they are providing here. We are not managing anything physical, right? So AWS core services, we are not managing anything physical. Rather, I mean, instead of physical services, we are managing the logical equivalent. See, as we discussed the other day, on the premises, you manage physical servers, physical storage, hypervisor, and you talk about networking. You manage your underlying switches, routers, firewall devices, and so on. But in the cloud, you all have a logical equivalent thing. You have virtual machines, you have EC2 instances, you got load balancers which are virtual in nature, and within load balancers you have a wide category: network load balancer, application load balancers, and traffic manager, and so on. So on the premises you deal with physical components, but in the cloud you deal with all logical components. If you want intrusion prevention, you get an appliance, network appliance. If you want to do some kind of firewalling or web application filtering, everything is available as a network virtual appliance. So everything is virtual in the cloud platform for the customer. So you get readily available virtual systems, which is the equivalent of on-premises physical systems. So when you go to the on-premises storage, you have to get the direct attached storage or SAN storage or file share. You get wide categories there. But you will have different physical devices. For network attached storage, you might have NetApp. For your storage area network, you might have EMC or different product. But here you have a equivalent for that. You get block storage in EBS, file storage in EFS, S3 for your S3 for your object storage, and so on. Just a second, I'll just pick this call. Yeah, sorry about that. So in cloud, we manage all the infrastructure and the services at the logical level. Okay, so we get physical equivalent in a virtual form. If you want to have more virtual, more CPU, you go and ask for more virtual CPU, virtual storage, and all those stuff. So in cloud, we are managing things logically in a virtual way. On premises, you will get physical access where you need to go and work with third party providers to expand the storage or to get more memory. You need to have a lot of delay. Okay, cloud, it gives you on demand, so you can go and extend, you can go and scale your systems and products and services in a very quick way. Okay, so yeah, let's get to understand how to get the AWS account created, and we will also start seeing the different geographical presence after a short break. Okay, any questions before we take a small break? Okay, fine. If there is no question, we'll take a 10 minutes break. Sorry, if there are no question, I'll stop the recording. Okay, so I started the recording. So before the break, we were discussing around Amazon's history and how AWS shaped into a kind of complete offering. And they have been offering different services into some of the core foundation, and some of the services were offered as a platform service for management, business analytics, application databases, development, and so on. So all these services are being offered using Amazon's global network.